Sycosis Miasm in the first house with Rahu aspect or conjunction, hormonal and planetary influences. The first house governs the physical body, psyche, vitality, and appearance. It is associated with the brain, skull, forehead, pituitary gland, and frontal cortex. When the Sycosis Miasm, characterized by excess growth, abnormal expansion, and obsessive-compulsive tendencies, affects the first house and Rahu aspects or conjoins planets, it amplifies these tendencies, leading to excesses in bodily and psychological health. Rahu's influence is associated with hyperactivity, overamplification, and exaggeration, making it a driving force behind the overgrowth and abnormal conditions of psychosis. Sun plus Rahu in the first house, Sycosis Miasm, overstimulation of vitality and hormonal imbalance. The Sun governs vitality, bones, and the pituitary gland. When influenced by Rahu in the first house, there is an abnormal increase in vitality, leading to conditions such as overheating, fevers, and hyperactivity. The pituitary gland, responsible for regulating multiple hormones, may become overstimulated, leading to hormonal imbalances that manifest as metabolic issues, excessive energy, or chronic fevers. Psychological excesses. Rahu's influence on the Sun in the first house leads to overconfidence, hyperactivity, and obsessive tendencies. The individual may experience mental agitation and compulsive behavior related to their appearance and health, resulting in obsession with vitality and bodily functions. Physical manifestations: overheating, fevers, and hormonal imbalances, particularly linked to the pituitary gland. Mental hyperactivity, compulsive behaviors, and an excessive focus on vitality and appearance. Mercury plus Rahu in the first house, Sycosis Miasm. Nervous system overdrive and mental restlessness. Mercury governs the nervous system, speech, and intellect. With Rahu's amplifying influence in the first house, the nervous system may become overstimulated, leading to nervous restlessness, anxiety, and obsessive thoughts. Under the Sycosis Miasm, these conditions worsen, causing mental agitation, compulsive behaviors, and issues like dyslexia or nervous tics. Skin disorders and psychological issues. Mercury also rules the skin and psychological processing. With Rahu's conjunction, there is a heightened risk of chronic skin conditions such as eczema or acne that result from the overstimulation of the nervous system. The individual may struggle with obsessive-compulsive tendencies related to their appearance and skin health. Physical manifestations: nervous system overload, anxiety, and compulsive behaviors. Chronic skin conditions, such as eczema or acne, driven by psychological and nervous overstimulation. Saturn's Rahu in the first house, Sycosis Miasm. Chronic suppression and hypergrowth of bodily structures. Saturn represents restriction and suppression, while Rahu amplifies and exaggerates. Together, their influence in the first house under psychosis results in chronic health conditions marked by overgrowth, such as benign tumors, warts, or cysts. Saturn's restrictive nature may exacerbate the body's attempts to suppress these growths, leading to hyperexpansion of chronic conditions. Psychological rigidity and compulsive habits. The combination of Saturn's restriction and Rahu's obsessive tendencies results in mental rigidity, where the person becomes obsessed with certain routines or compulsive habits. This can manifest as obsessive health behaviors or ritualistic routines aimed at maintaining control over their physical well-being. Physical manifestations: benign growth, such as warts, cysts, or tumors, driven by an abnormal suppression and overgrowth process. Mental rigidity and compulsive behaviors, leading to obsessive health habits and routines. Moon plus Rahu in the first house, Sycosis Miasm. Emotional instability and hypersensitivity. The moon governs emotions and mental well-being. When Rahu influences the moon in the first house under psychosis, it causes emotional overamplification, leading to mood swings, emotional hypersensitivity, and obsessive thought patterns. The individual may experience extreme emotional reactions to health issues or appearance, making them prone to emotional outbursts or emotional detachment. Fluid retention and psychosomatic conditions. The moon also controls fluid balance in the body. Rahu's influence leads to abnormal fluid retention, manifesting as swollen tissues or water retention in the face or extremities. Under the Sycosis Miasm, this can result in chronic swelling and conditions driven by emotional states, such as psychosomatic disorders. Physical manifestations: emotional hypersensitivity and mood swings, leading to emotional instability and obsessive thought patterns. Fluid retention and swelling, especially in the face or limbs, often linked to emotional or psychological stress. These planetary influences of Rahu in the first house under the Sycosis Miasm lead to overgrowth, emotional instability, nervous system overload, and chronic health conditions, with Rahu driving the amplification of symptoms related to appearance, vitality, and psychological health. Moon Rahu in the first house, Sycosis Miasm, emotional hypersensitivity and compulsiveness. The moon governs emotions, and under Rahu's influence, there is emotional overamplification, leading to hypersensitivity, emotional instability, and obsessive-compulsive tendencies. The person may become overly fixated on their health, appearance, or emotional state. Fluid retention and psychosomatic responses. Rahu's influence on the moon results in chronic fluid retention, particularly in the face and head, leading to swollen features or a puffy appearance. Emotional stress can manifest physically, creating psychosomatic disorders such as swelling or skin conditions. Physical manifestations: emotional hypersensitivity, mood swings, and compulsive behaviors related to health and appearance. Fluid retention in the face or head, causing a puffy appearance and swelling due to psychological stress. Jupiter plus Rahu in the first house, Sycosis Miasm. Excessive growth and metabolic imbalances. Jupiter governs expansion and metabolism, and Rahu's influence leads to abnormal growth, such as benign tumors, cysts, or swollen glands. This manifests as excessive tissue growth or weight gain due to metabolic disorders. Overconfidence and exaggerated psychological tendencies. Rahu magnifies Jupiter's expansive energy, causing overconfidence and exaggerated optimism. The person may become obsessively focused on their health or appearance, leading to imbalanced energy levels, with periods of high activity followed by fatigue. Physical manifestations: benign growths, excessive weight gain, and metabolic imbalances. Overconfidence, an obsessive focus on vitality and appearance, leading to erratic energy levels. Mars plus Rahu in the first house, Sycosis Miasm. Muscle overgrowth and inflammation. Mars governs muscle tone and inflammation, and Rahu's influence results in abnormal muscle growth and chronic inflammation, particularly in the face, neck, and head. This can lead to conditions such as arthritis, migraine headaches, or swollen joints. Aggression and impulsivity. Rahu amplifies Mars's aggressive energy, leading to impulsive behavior, anger outbursts, and a reckless approach to health and physical appearance. The person may become obsessed with building physical strength, leading to compulsive exercise habits or risky health behaviors. Physical manifestations: abnormal muscle growth, inflammation, and chronic headaches or joint pain. Impulsive behavior, aggression, and obsessive focus on physical strength, leading to reckless health habits. Moon plus Jupiter, Rahu in the first house, Sycosis Miasm. Emotional and physical overgrowth. The combination of the Moon, Jupiter, and Rahu results in emotional overreaction and physical overgrowth, particularly in the face, brain, and emotions. This can lead to emotional volatility, with visible physical signs like swollen features or weight gain due to emotional stress. Metabolic disorders and mood instability. Rahu's influence on Jupiter creates metabolic imbalances, leading to weight gain and fatty tissue accumulation, especially in the neck and face. Emotional instability manifests in rapid mood swings, with extreme optimism followed by emotional lows. Physical manifestations: emotional volatility, swelling in the face or neck, and excessive physical growth. Weight gain and metabolic imbalances due to emotional stress, resulting in obsessive behaviors around health.